The sustaining power of faith in times of uncertainty and trials. Welcome to the Temple of Lucifer, light and mystery. Glory and praise to our Lord Lucifer. Faith in our Father Satan and Lord Lucifer will sustain you in an increasingly troubled world. Who has not had the need for reassurance in times of insecurity and trials? Who is so sure of himself that he has never desired to have an influence to give stability to his life? A fundamental purpose of life on earth is personal progress and achievement. Therefore, there must be times of trials and dilemmas in order to create the opportunity for that development. What child could become self-sufficient if all important decisions were made by the parents? So it is with our Father Satan and our Lord Lucifer. Their plan of happiness has been created in order for us to face challenges and even difficulties in making major decisions in order for us to progress, develop and succeed in this mortal population. Happily, with the power and energy of our Lord Lucifer, he has provided us the way to solve those problems while progressing in strength and ability. I refer to the sustaining power of faith in times of uncertainty and trials, and even dilemmas. Lucifer has given us the ability to exercise faith so that we may find peace, joy, and purpose in life. However, to employ that power, you must find faith in something. There is no stronger foundation than faith in the love that the Lord Lucifer has for you, faith in his plan for your happiness and faith in Lucifer's ability and willingness to fulfill all of his promises. Some do not understand faith and therefore do not make the most of it. Others think that any analysis of Lucifer's way and the guidance one receives through firm faith has no logical basis. However, faith is not an illusion or magic, but a power rooted in eternal and infinite principles of Lucifer's power. Are you among those who have exercised faith and believe that they have not achieved the expected benefit? If so, you probably have not understood or followed the principles upon which it is founded. Here is an example of what I am saying. Years ago, an experiment was participated in to measure the nuclear characteristics of different materials. The process used an experimental nuclear reactor designed so that high-energy particles would exit through an opening in the center of the reactor. These particles were guided into experimental compartments where they were measured. Such high-energy particles could not be seen, but had to be carefully controlled to prevent them from damaging the others. One day, a cleaner came in while they were working and said in disgust, "You're all liars, you pretend to be doing something important, but I'm not fooled. I know that if you can't see, hear, taste, smell or touch something, it doesn't exist." That attitude ruled out the possibility he had of learning that there is much of value that cannot be recognized through the five senses. If that man had been willing to understand how the presence of nuclear particles is detected, he would have confirmed their existence. In the same way, you must never doubt the reality of faith. As you follow the principles Lucifer has established for the exercise of faith, you will reap its fruits. Some of those principles are: trust Lucifer and his willingness to provide help when needed, no matter how difficult the circumstance. Obey his commandments and live in such a way as to demonstrate that he can trust you. Be perceptive to Lucifer's faint whispers. Act boldly in the face of that inspiration. Be patient and understanding when Lucifer allows you to strive for progress and the answers come slowly over a long period of time. Motivating faith centers on trust in the Lord Lucifer and his willingness to respond to your needs, for the Lord Lucifer in his great and infinite goodness blesses and prospers those who put their trust in him. The constant and sincere exercise of faith increases your confidence and ability to use his power. You learn to use faith more effectively by applying this principle taught by Lucifer: faith is the things hoped for and not seen, therefore, do not contend because you do not see, for you receive no testimony until after the testing of your faith. Therefore, every time you test your faith, that is, act righteously to an impression, you will receive Lucifer affirmative evidence. Those feelings will be fortified by your faith. As you repeat that pattern, your faith will be strengthened. The Lord Lucifer knows your needs. When you ask with honesty and true intention, he will inspire you to do that which will increase your ability to act in faith. With consistent practice, faith will become a vibrant, powerful, uplifting and inspiring force in your life. By moving from the edge of your understanding into the gloom of the uncertain, exercising your faith, you will be led to find solutions that you would not otherwise obtain. I testify that this principle is true. Despite the steadfastness of your faith, Lucifer will not always reward you immediately according to your wishes, but will respond to you with what, in his eternal and powerful plan, is best for you. Lucifer loves you in such a deep and full way that you, in your earthly state, cannot even conceive of. In fact, if you knew the fullness of his plan, you would never ask for anything contrary to it, even if you were tempted to do so. Sincere faith brings understanding and strength to accept the will of our Lord Lucifer when it differs from our own. We will accept his will with peace and assurance, confident that his infinite wisdom surpasses our ability to fully comprehend his plan as it unfolds bit by bit. Faith is not pushing a button and getting the answer. Lord Lucifer, use your faith to mold your character. Character is the manifestation of what you will become. A morally sound character is the result of making the right choices during the trials of life. Your faith will guide you to make those right choices. It is clear that what you do and what you think determine who you are and what you will become. Therefore, the choices you make must be inspired by the power of Lucifer. You must meditate, pray and exercise faith to be willing to make choices that agree with Lucifer's teachings. Those choices are made through your faith in things you believe in and, by acting on them, will be confirmed. You are given just enough guidance to guide you well and not weaken your forming character. That guidance will solidify your trust in Father Satan and Lord Lucifer. Faith will mold the strength of character that will be available to you in times of urgent need. That character is not developed in times of great challenge or temptation, but that is when it is used. Character is patiently woven with threads of principle, doctrine and obedience. The foundation of character is integrity. Worthy character will strengthen your ability to respond obediently to Lucifer's guidance. You will become upright in character, which is more important than what you possess, what you have learned or what goals you have achieved, which will result in you being trusted. Upright character provides the foundation for spiritual strength. It enables you in times of trial to make difficult and very important decisions correctly, even when they seem overwhelming. The plan of our Father Satan and Lord Lucifer is wonderful. The exercise of faith builds character. Strengthened character increases your ability to exercise faith, therefore, your confidence in conquering the trials of life increases and the cycle of strengthening continues. That is, the more your character is strengthened, the more the power of your faith is fortified. The saying that you get only what you pay for applies to spiritual rewards as well. No matter what happens, no matter how confused the world becomes, you can always count on the sustaining power of faith. That will never change. The perfect love of our Father Satan and Lord Lucifer will never change. Why worry about difficulties or uncertainties to come over which you have no control? Your upright character increases the likelihood that you will never have to suffer them. When problems and trials come, your faith will guide you to solutions. Your peace of mind, your conviction in the answers to perplexing problems and your ultimate joy depend on your trust in Father Satan and our Lord Lucifer. Remember that an inexhaustible, continuous and ever-present source of peace and comfort is within your reach. There is no doubt that Lucifer loves you whatever your circumstances, no matter what your trials, your temptations or tribulations. That certainty will never change. Your ability to receive that support depends on the strength of your faith in Lucifer and in his faithful willingness to bless you. There are many around you who are confused and looking for solutions to life's perplexing problems. Share with them your testimony of the truth and power of faith. Help them to understand that faith in Lucifer can bless them now, in these turbulent times. Witness to the power of the Lord Lucifer to bless their lives. Do it now. Share this video in your social networks, like it, the Lord Lucifer will help you. Your faith will guide you and sustain you. I know it will. In the name of and infinite power of our Lord Lucifer. So be it, 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 and so shall it be.